welcome to Today. I'm hanging out with Flynn and Dada over there. Over there. We've noticed Flynn has like a Flynn accent, which I love because Eric has an Eric accent. When I met Eric, I was like, where is he from? What is this accent?
Look!
What?
More Play-Doh!
So much Play-Doh! And I thought
power.
his family must talk like him, and they don't. He's the only one with this like kind of Jersey, kind of just his own inflection of how he talks. And Flynn's the same way, but it's not your accent. Flynn has his own thing.
Your entire family would make fun of the way I...
Not make fun of, imitate the geniusness that is the Eric Stockland way of speaking.
Whoa! Play-Doh tower.
Flynn,
wait, I got more.
he says things like, what are some of the words he says? Over there.
Over there.
For over
That's
there.
That's a great idea.
That's a great idea.
Whoa!
It's like almost like Southern. It's kind of like, oh no.
Let's try again.
Let's try again!
But it's kind of Southern-y, right, love? It's like, he's like a twang. It's kind of like,
big, huh?
it's kind of like Forrest Gumpy a little sometimes. That great idea.
Is this a good idea?
Yeah, let's put this one right here, but it doesn't fall well.
Okay.
That's oh wow.
One more.
Here's more.
Oh, here's more. Oh, it's kind of wobbly. Oh, one more.
I cut the Play-Doh, but in pieces.
Okay.
What?
We are going to head to the hospital soon to see the bye-byes.
I'll put that way, and then that Play-Doh, and then that tower don't fall over.
Good idea.
Great.
That's a really good idea. Well, you see.
Getting kind of wobbly.
Look, I put the Play-Doh, but look, it's not moving from the Play-Doh.
Nice job, baby. You're smart.
You see, it's not moving from the Play-Doh.
That's incredible.
Grandma, look with me.
Whoa.
It's beautiful.
I put the Play-Doh right there where it doesn't fall over.
That's really smart.
You can try and put any more on, or you can just put more Play-Doh. Whoa.
Oh, it might fall, and it's okay if it falls. Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, no, darn it. Let's try again.
Oh, that was frustrating, but we'll try again.
Yeah, but that's okay. Well, let's try this again.
Good attitude.
Let's try this one that time.
Get
Okay.
out on the bottom there, squish it.
Guys, want to know what's happening upstairs right now? There's a baby room being cutified. And I can't see it. I haven't been in there. But I know that there are people in that room right now cutifying it. The twinsies for little Wesley and Maisie.
I got an idea.
Now I can say their names. Wesley Bug and Maisie Joe. Can you say Wesley?
Wesley.
Can you say Maisie?
Maisie.
Maisie.
Wesley.
Wesley and Maisie. Hello everyone. I'm not doing well again. Are we surprised? I just got home from seeing the babies and they're doing well. And I am pumping at home. And Daisy, my cat, is like freaking out because I'm crying. And every time I cry, she like freaks out. I'm not doing well today. This is so hard. I hate it. It's so hard. And I am so grateful my babies are okay. But sometimes the reality of the situation sets into my mind and it just is really hard for me to accept. I was talking to one of the nurses today and she was just reiterating that like they usually come home like close to their due date, which is December 27th, and I think I just kept thinking like, well, they'll be home before that. They'll be great before that. Like they'll be home Thanksgiving, they'll be home like the first week of December, like kind of kidding myself in my own mind. But hearing her today like, oh, you know, some babies do really well and they could go home like 37, 38 weeks if they're doing really, really well. 38 weeks is still like 4 weeks away. And it hasn't been 2 weeks and it's been like so hard and it gets harder every day. Like I don't want to be pumping alone in my room right now. I want to be feeding my babies. Like I'm just like overwhelmed with like sadness today about it all and I just feel like it's not fair. And again, like I'm so grateful that they're okay and they're gonna be okay. They're gonna be totally fine. They're so strong and they're healthy and I'm so grateful for all of that. But it doesn't mean this like situation isn't hard. I always knew about like NICU mamas and like babies being in the NICU and heard about how hard it was. And you just don't know until you experience it how much it freaking sucks. And I have seen people, by the way, I've seen people comment or tweet or whatever like that I should just shut up and like look at how lucky I am and my babies are fine so I shouldn't complain and like sick of seeing me cry about it and whatever. And don't watch this then. Like go away. Like sorry, I never respond to stuff like that, but it's like what is with this like silencing women from talking about things that are hard for them? Like, I'm allowed to be sad about not being able to have my babies be home with me. Like, why does that upset you that I talk about that? Why does it upset you that I'm sad that my children are not at home with me, that they're in the hospital? Like, what? I don't understand that logic. So if you don't like seeing me cry about it, and you don't like seeing me be upset about it, don't watch me. What are you doing? Don't watch this. Unsubscribe. Because I'm sorry, like, I think it's important to like talk about how hard this is. This is not easy. It's not easy to leave my babies in the hospital. It sucks. And then being in the NICU and having to leave them every single day, like having to go see my babies hooked up to machines and then have to leave them and not be there to protect them, like, is traumatizing. Like, it is for me. And you might not feel that way, and you might not think that's how you would be in my situation, but then that's fine. Like, you don't have to feel that way if you're ever in my situation, but it's how I feel. And so this is my channel. I'm allowed to talk about my feelings. If you don't like it, don't. Why are you watching me? I don't even know what else to say. I just wanted to say I'm sad. Every time I have to leave that hospital without my babies, which is every day, it like breaks my heart, and it's just sucks. And they're doing good. It's just gonna be probably like another month before they're home, and it just sucks because it feels like my whole world is on pause until they get here. My birthday's in a couple days. I forgot. I didn't even realize. I like don't want it to happen. I'm like, no, I don't want my birthday. I don't want Thanksgiving. I don't want any holiday. I don't want anything until like everything just needs to be on pause until they get here. Oh, it just sucks. And sometimes I'm fine and I'm doing okay, and then sometimes I just fall apart, and today I'm just falling apart. I have kind of felt crappy since I woke up. I mean, I can't say it enough. I'm grateful for the NICU. I'm so glad that the babies are there and they're safe and they're healthy and they're gonna be okay. And I know all those things. I know they're in the best hands possible. I know all these things. It's just hard to have like carried them in my body and grown them in my body, and then they were cut out of my body and now they're not with me anymore. It just freaking sucks. Anyway, I cuddled with Wesley today and did skin to skin with him, and Eric did skin to skin with Maisie. Then I held Maisie for a while. I don't know that I've talked to you guys much about their personalities, but how I described them in the very beginning of my pregnancy is how they are outside of my womb. I used to always say like Wesley was like this calm, sweet, like he'd pose for the ultrasound pictures and he was like my sweet little guy, and she was just like this fire snapper. Is that a word? Firecracker? What's the word? Oh my god, these bottles are full. Anyway, Maisie is more of like she's a little firecracker. That's the word I was looking for. Is that the word? I don't know. She's more feisty. You can't just like pick her up and then she's chill. You pick her up and she's like, what are you doing? Like, why did you pick me up? And then she's like, okay, fine, I like it. Whereas Wesley's just like, oh, you're picking me up? Cool, I'm gonna fall asleep now. Like, Wesley's just super chill and just be like, fall asleep on you like this. Like, he'll fall asleep wherever you put him, and he just like loves to be cozy, and like he loves to cuddle. Like, he just melts on you. And Maisie's more like, I don't know about this, guys. I think I'm supposed to still be in the womb, and someone took me out of the womb and I just want to go back into the womb. But their personalities, I used to say when I was pregnant in the beginning, like, she's crazy, she's kicking around in there, she's all over the place, she won't let us see her face when we do ultrasounds, and he's always just like, hello, and he's like always resting. And at the end of my pregnancy I said it switched, and I think it was just because I couldn't feel Maisie moving around, and he was so close down to my pelvic bone that like every movement I felt of his. Another thing that's cool is that I felt him hiccup. If you guys watch my vlogs every day, you might remember I felt him hiccup constantly all day. He would hiccup, and she never really did. That's how it is still. Like, he still hiccups. Every single time we're there to visit, he hiccups a few times. He has a few rounds of hiccups, and I don't think I've ever noticed her have hiccups before. So it's just like cool to see the things that have like stayed the same from when they were in my body and to like now them being out of my body. Anyway, I'm just having a hard day. I think this is just how it goes. Other NICU mamas, you can tell me if it was the same for you or not. Some days I just need to cry about it because it just is hard. I know it could be worse, and I know I'm really lucky. Some days are hard. Today's one of those days. I'm going to label these bottles of milk. I'm going to take a breath, and I'm going to go play with my son and maybe listen to some Christmas music, and that's what I'm going to do. Okay, bye. Whoa, this lighting is not it. You guys, I'm in a secret place right now. I'm in a secret place. I'm in a brand new car that I've not told you guys about yet. I've been keeping this secret from you guys. It's not on purpose. Eric got a new car, and I never told you guys about it because he got the car. Oh, there's a bug. He got a new car, and then my water broke, so we never really got to drive in it. I never showed it to you guys or anything. Oh, there's a freaking mosquito in here. Why is your car full of bugs? Anyway, I'll show it to you guys another time when it's daylight out and you guys can see the beauty glory of it all, but you can tell from the roof. that it's an interesting car.
What kind of car is it, Flynn?
Daddy.
It's Daddy's Jeep.
Oh,
Daddy
yeah.
got a Jeep. So I'll show it to you guys.
Stop! There's a car!
Okay, thanks for telling me.
I thought there was a car coming.
Is it clear now?
Yeah, see?
Okay.
There was a pickle truck in the way.
A pickle truck?
Sorry.
Where are we going, Flynn? To a new store?
Yeah.
It gets so dark so early here now. It gets dark at like 4:30, 5. And usually that's when we would go to a park, but the parks are all dark and closed when the sun sets. So now we go to like a store to just like run around and do something different. And so that's what we're doing right now. We're going to a store. Flynn, what did you find? Whoa, what's that? Did you find all the toys?
Yeah.
Oh, there's so many.
So many toys here. Which one? This one?
Yeah, that's the one. Look at it.
What is that?
Dad, look.
Oh yeah, I found one over here too.
They don't have any preemie clothes here, but look at these. I just love little clothes for babies. It's so hard not to just buy all the things. Oh my gosh, 3 months old, they're not gonna fit into that. I need like newborn or preemie sizes for my little muffins. Right now they're in like preemie, and preemie's too big for them. So finding clothes that they fit in is very hard. Disappointing. Baddies and cream, baddies and cream. I'm a little lad who loves baddies and cream. If you don't watch TikTok, you're very confused right now. This is something I became obsessed with when I was pregnant, which is sugar-free Cool Whip and strawberries. And I was craving it tonight, so I'm having it. But I was thinking about my birthday, because I guess my birthday's coming up. Every year, I do a fundraiser and raise money for childhood cancer. And I'm gonna do it again this year. I'm just trying to figure out when and how. Because usually I do this big like live stream, and I have all these cool prizes and the amount of people who donate. And last year we even did a big live show here, like at my house, like a live stream, live show I sold tickets to. I really want to do that again, but I just don't know when or how I'd have time to plan a show and sell tickets and all that with everything going on in our life. But I am doing the live stream. I just don't know when. So we've already created the account for the fundraiser. So for my birthday, if you guys want, I would love if you could donate to childhood cancer. That's all I want for my birthday, is to raise money for kids with cancer. And it's my favorite thing I do every year. So if you guys are looking for something lovely to do on Sunday, this Sunday is my birthday, November 21st. I'd love if you could donate to childhood cancer. That would be a dream come true. And then I will do the fundraiser at some point, probably in December, maybe late November. I don't know. I'll let you guys know as soon as I know. Right now, it's hard to plan anything between the NICU and toddler, and I just have to figure out when I'm gonna do my live stream. But you can start donating now if you want. Okay, goodbye. I'm gonna make some puppy chow. Yes. Hey, everybody. My freaking incision sometimes just randomly jabs pain. Yes, I'm in my nursing bra or pumping bra right now. I'm about to go pump, so I'm gonna go. But I love you guys. Thanks for watching. This weekend is my birthday. So like I said, make sure to go donate if you want to, or spread the word. I might put a tentative date for a fundraiser on there, but it might change depending on what's going on with the babies. So I think that's the only way I'm gonna be able to do it, is if I just say like, okay, the fundraiser is gonna be on November 30th or whatever day I choose. It's not gonna be on that day probably. And then we're just gonna have to wait and see, because if something goes on with the babies, I might have to reschedule. And I just hope you guys can be patient this year with the fundraiser as I figure out what's going on with my little kiddos. Anyway, I'm gonna go pump and go to bed, and I love y'all, and I'll see you soon. I don't know when. Someday. Bye.